Good morning, everyone. It's Karynjean back with you. Today, again, as long as my back holds out, which is not going to be long, I'm going to make a little file folder with this as the cover. Now, this measures almost 7 3/4 by a little over 5. So what I have here is 8.5 by 11. All right, that'll be fine. Now I'm gonna get out my scoreboard here, and yep, it should be. I know everything's just like crashing in on me. Let me throw those over there. Throw these in the bucket. Try to get things out of the way. Okay, now, so what I want to do here is, because how much did I say it was? 5 1/8. So, a quarter. I might trim this down. What I want to do is, so this is 11. So let's go 10.5. Let's go 5 1/4. I'm going to score it at 5 1/4 because I want a half inch. So I'm going to score it at 5 1/4. Boom. Easy as that. Fold it over. Now I have a half inch here that I can cut off for the file folder tab, right? Right, that's the plan. Stand. And this will fit, but I'm going to trim this down. I'm going to trim this down to, I'm going to take a half inch off that side, and then I'm going to have to trim that down. So, okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a half inch off of here. And I don't think it really matters. I'm going to take it from the pink because it's sitting on the pink. So, I'm going to take a half inch from here. Okay. So it has a little bit more room. And then I want to take, not much, I'm thinking maybe, ouch. About a half inch on this side too. About a half inch on this side too. Now let's try that again. There we go. Okay. Now, do I want to trim this down any further? No, I think that's good. I'm going to round the corners. I'm going to round those corners. I'm going to use the half inch rounder. Hope everybody's doing okay today. I just kind of like dove right in, didn't I? Which is what I probably, I don't know, kind of sharpen these. See how that is a little bit rough right there? Oh. Could be because I didn't. Don't know. Could be any number of reasons. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. I could also round. Let's round those corners as well. Just the one side. Okay. Ouch. And actually, we'll have this as a pocket on here. So I want to gusset this onto this, but I want to also figure out where I'm cutting in for the tabs. So let's just line this up here and make some marks. I will cut in here, and we will have it inch and a half. Okay. And I'm just going to use my pencil to go there and to go, whoops, to go there. I'm not so sure I'm going to be able to do that on the I'm a bit shaky this morning. I'm not going to be able to do that on the paper trimmer. That's what I'm trying to say. That actually might be just a little bit too much. Trim it down there. It might need a little reinforcing. Might have been better if I just put a tab there. Anyway, right. Yes, that's exactly right, Karynjean. You should have just put a tab there anyway. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Oh my gosh. Oh my giddy aunt is all I can say about any of it there. Oh my giddy aunt. And what we're gonna do, oh heavens, I bought this, I'm not quite, I bought this, I guess it's like, it's a dress, I don't know. It's a long kind of gypsy boho kind of cover-up type thing. I bought it off of Amazon for my vacation next week, you know, just to use it as a beach cover-up and stuff. And it's a little bit too big, and the straps are falling off my shoulders, and la-di-da, la-di-da. Okay, and I'm going to actually, I'm going to make we'll do a whale tail. We will do a whale tail there. But first, let's put this here. Now we could do two things. I could make this a gusseted pocket, and I could also just make this a gusseted pocket. Or I could keep this open as a folder. I think I'm going to keep, for right now, I'm going to keep it open as a folder, but I need to gusset. I need to gusset. So let's see what we have here. Strips that we just cut off that we can use on the bottom, and these we can use on the sides right there. Okay. And this one I'm going to cut a little bit there. All right, so this is what I'm going to make the gussets out of. So for this, ouch, I'm going to reach over to the mini scoreboard and flip this over. How big is this? Excuse my head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. More or less. It looks like it's crooked. But that's okay. Now I'm gonna just crease that. As long as the one side How big is this? Score it down the middle, out. Okay, put that aside. This dress is making me bonkers. Making me bonkers. Okay, is that going to be enough? It is going to be enough. I'm just going to cut in the edges, right? So that there. So that nothing is going to run into itself, right? There's a, oops, this way. Clearance for these gussets. Yeah, this is my little desktop trash thing. Of course, these are not trash, but I needed to get them out of my way, so I just put them in there for a minute. Okay, so this will go on the bottom. Let's see if I can get this off. Thank you. And we're using our glitter glue. Oh, that's the top, that's not the bottom. And we're going to put this down here. Okay. Put it down there. Now this is kind of thick. I think I might reinforce that with some micropore. Although this is the side that probably should be reinforced with micropore, the side that is going to be on the folder itself. But, well, let's see. Let's knot and see how it goes. And then these, well, they don't go quite all the way to the top, but that's okay. I'm not concerned about that. Okay. Okay. Fold these down a little bit. And there. So there is a pocket, a little gusseted pocket, very nice. We could actually maybe fold it down. Because I did not score it, I'm going to put this here. Down. Now this is copy paper on top of, I glued it down on top of a piece of the cardstock, but I think I used the heavier double-sided adhesive on this one. So I think I might have used the scrapbook.com roll. There. Just for a little added. All right, so now we're gonna do a, let me cover the glue. We'll do a whale tail, and I have a video on, you know, how to make a whale tail tab. I usually use my 1.5 inch. Let me get out my little box of circles here, if I can find them. They're in here somewhere. Here they are. Now, I usually use a 1.5 inch. Yeah, a 1.5 inch. But I want to make a bigger whale tail. So I'm going to use the 2 inch, and I might go in with the 1.5 inch to do the tail piece of it. So let me get a piece of scrap paper. We could use this. Right? We could use this. No, not that. We might be able to use this. Or we could just use a solid color. Ouch. We could use this blue. I don't know. No. You can make it out of this. I'll make it out of this. Why not? So, the whale tail. This is what I do. I use my circle punch, right? And I fold it in half. Now it's, ouch, it's at 2 inches, so I'm going to score it at 1 inch. Fold it in half, okay? And then what we do is, oh gosh. Now again, I could take the 2 inch, or I could use the 1 inch and 1.5 inch and tab it. And I'm going to use the 1.5 inch. I'm probably going to mess this up because I didn't mark it anywhere. But as you can see, I'm lining the fold up with, and this is just how the bottom of my punches are. I'm lining the top of the fold up with this line right here. And I'm just putting it in. I don't know how much that is. How much is that? Might not be far enough. And I could tell by looking at it, it's not far enough. Let me go back to my 2 inch punch because I don't want that to flange out like that. So I made it with the 2 inch punch, so I'm going to use the 2 inch punch to tail it, so to speak. And no. I need more of a dip on the bottom there. Let's go here. There, and that's more or less a whale tail punch. Just do that to it. You could also just freehand it if you're that good. I'm not that good. Or you could put little marks on it, right? You can measure it like a 1/4 inch in with a little pencil mark on either side. Any way you want to do it. Any way you want to do it. But, and there is, there's that. So, that is how I make whale tail punches because I do not have a whale tail punch. Makes sense, right? Yes, it does. And I didn't measure in on each side, so that's why it's looking kind of not quite balanced. And I'm just going to stick it there. I think there's a good spot for it. Glue it down. Glue it down. Bam. Now, because this is heavier on the front, I think I might also put, just fold that back up for a minute, something on the back. Like the front has that gusseted side pocket. Here we can put a, oh, I know what we can do. Let's make a big, like a coin envelope. I haven't done that in a while. No, I'm not going to do that. What time is it? Okay. What I'll do is I need to take a break right now. So when I come back, I don't know, maybe we'll just put something down on there just to make it look fun like flowers. When I come back, after giving my back a rest, we'll do something with the back there. And we'll put something down here, maybe those paper flowers. Okay? I'll see you in a little bit.